say my name or?
You start, mommy, it's already live.
Yeah, introduce. Introduce.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I am Sister Liberata Fernandez, the President of Goa Headmasters Association. This is the fourth All Goa State Level Conference for School Heads, and we used to have it for overnight. This year I coordinated with the school leaders globally who are hosting an international conference at Resort Rio Arpora. So having that in mind and their theme, which after having 3-4 meetings with them, we came up to the theme, and the theme for this conference is Element Add, Exploring the Hexad of Education. This is fundamentally based on the 6 main elements that we as educators need for holistic development, and which will be taken care of earth, of air, water, then space and self. Entire conference will be on sustainability, discipline and passion, adaptability for the heads of the institution. There are 50 odd speakers coming across the globe. We who are registered for this Goa Headmasters Association are 180 in number so far, which was done professionally by this organization. They are GSLC and Inspire. Their committee is already in Goa, while we already met them once, and from tomorrow they will be at Resort Rio. At the moment they are around in Belgium, but I am on one of the panelists. Well, I am invited to speak on the sportsmanship, while our school is also doing very well in sports. More than that, the inaugural will be done by the Director of Education, Sir Shailesh Jingde, and we have their founder and co-founder, that is Pankaj and Sunny, who are running this for last 14 years. The speakers for the event are coming globally. We have Suresh Prabhu Desai, who is travelling from London, who will be there, and Rajeshwari. Also, they are there for the valedictory function, who will be giving also their keynote address. Our Director of Education will give the keynote address for the inaugural at 2 o'clock. We start the conference in the morning at 9:30 with the main speaker that we have asked for us as heads is Stress to Success, which Sapna Agarwal will be handling this topic. Other than that, covering the 6 elements what are needed for all of us as human beings will be taken care. I wish all of us all the very best, while we are also on the threshold, although it's 4 years now, and Siksha Sapta is on for NEP 2020, which was started, 4th anniversary, that this is also happening during this time, where the heads of the institution get themselves abreast to the latest whatever we require. I wish all of us and all the heads of the institution, all who have travelled across, all the very best to do their best, and we will come refreshed. This is my ardent wish and a prayer. God bless all who will enjoy and who will have a relaxing time at Resort Rio to get insights from all globally. Thank you.
When is it?
26th. Oh, sorry. This is happening on 26th of July. Morning 9:30 we start, but the inaugural is at 2 o'clock. And the valedictory, it is in the afternoon on 28th with the award ceremony. So some of the heads of Goa also would be awarded that day, and they have numbered as 50.
Is it 2-day conference?
3 days.
3 days.
So 26th, 27th, 28th.
This is the first time that you have the international.
Yeah, first time. So it is internationally. It is through some of my contacts that I got to know this party who is organizing here, and people traveling across, and I thought it is a good opportunity for us to get some ideas, to know what are globally schools doing, because who will be the resource person. My panelists also are coming across. One is international, because we already had 2 meetings online. to decide what we could speak on.
There will be any felicitation?
Felicitation on the last day. We will have felicitation for the heads of the institution. Goa, they said select 50. While otherwise they have this award ceremony which they pay for that. But they say it is not a paid thing. But then we will be for the work that we are doing here. Mentoring the young minds. That is the reason they said we are the host. They will be very happy to have us.
Ma'am, your topic and theme is very important. So how are you going to implement that?
See, this year is sustainable development here. You know, recently even Goa government has already formed a committee on this, and the schools have to adhere to 17 goals. So globally this theme is taken, and I was very happy because recently I was in Bangalore, Christu Jayanti College, and they had hosted a paper presentation which across the globe 165 schools, colleges had applied for their presentation. We were shortlisted as among the first 10, and I presented the paper in May, which among those 10, our school was third. I did the presentation on 3rd of May at Bangalore.
Ma'am, apart from this, you also spoke about the NEP program 4 years. So, how with this conference are you going to get the inputs of how the NEPs?
Inputs for the conference here and there, they are supposed to touch on with the 6 elements what we are looking ahead for. Like today, whatever we are doing in school, activity based. At the same time, the subjects that are introduced for the children now, interdisciplinary and vocational studies, which I think in the near future the children will do a tremendous job. First year is a little difficult. Everybody just getting to know how we will go about. But everything is done in a little haste, which the schools also find a little difficult. Which I am happy that NEP is very good for us. But what is happening around is we are not objecting to this fact. We want it to be started in a good way so that the schools are prepared and we have sufficient space. Like big schools like us, we really don't have space to adhere to all the demands. We require time for the same. But otherwise, NEP is very good. National Education Policy in itself, it's a time that we prepare the children for the near future.
But the complaint is that the parents are being not taken in confidence.
Parents are
what about that? They make the most of the noise. They said, we don't know what is NEP.
See, listen, I would not like to speak about what parents are saying because we see it's already started and it is on each school also how they address this issue. Like for us, we had a session for the parents. We had all the 9th standard parents, which we said, we on trial basis will try the timing that is given. We'll see how it is applicable to our children, whether children are receptive to these things. Because we are given time till this end of month. And to decide from August what are you doing.
Ma'am, in regards to NAP, your meeting also happened with the director. So, any major suggestion from your side you have given?
Major suggestion when we had this, it was one-to-one meeting. One-to-one meeting with the director of education, with the secretary of education, with the assistant, and we had they discussed with us and the board members. We also had taken down certain points. What would be difficulties for us, like teaching faculty, space, and the working hours. Like what is there for us, the working hours, what each teacher puts in is 21.5 hours, that is the workload of the teacher. What is asked now, it's a little beyond. But when we spoke to the Secretary of Education, he said, please go ahead with what is your decision. This is what was told.
Ma'am, one more thing, you are the keynote speaker for sportsmanship. So what would be your message for the students to get involved in the sports and make a career out of it?
Motivation is very important. See, for me, this is my 4th year in perpetual soccer. We are on the limelight for sports because I motivate my teachers, encouragement, appreciation, and to the students. You can see we have around 300 students on the ground early morning and the teachers are there. It's all motivation that is needed to the kids and cooperation of the parents. Facilities. And we have started we are developing our school ground. Although at the moment we take another ground, but our development of the school ground is on.
For this year national games, any of your students participating? Any confirmation like that?
We are not so sure. They have for that. I was not in the meeting or anything like that. But then thereafter they know that our school is doing very well. There are these clubs approaching us that they want to tie up with us for our students to join them later. We have given our confirmation to Cesar who already met and had a meeting with us, and what are the things they will do for our children at the grassroots level. But the King's is in collaboration with us, the King's School. Like our children are there, they have matches for under 6, under 8, under 10. So under 12, we are fielding matches with them. And this is a league that is on.
Yeah.
Only for the success of any implementation, the heads have to be motivated first. If the heads are convinced, then this is carried out to the team, that's to the teachers. Then it is spoken in collaboration with the parents. So when we speak of NEP is scale-based. So if the heads are convinced, that is why our President Sister Libby has taken this initiative to have this conference with along with international speakers, so that our heads are motivated, and the success of the implementation will take place. Now for any progress to take place, we require time, which always Sister has mentioned. But how to take it, it will be at the grassroots level, then will be at each individual school level. So how to adapt to these policies will take place only if the heads are motivated, and that is the focus of this 3 days conference.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Deepak Naik is the Vice President of Goa Headmasters Association, and Ms. Mabel Da Costa is the Secretary for Goa Headmasters Association. We work as a team.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.